Hi students, so I'm going to go ahead and go through this video. As you watch this video, I do expect you to be taking notes. You can fill in your notes down here in these boxes. Once you're done, you may have to watch the video a couple times, but that's okay. Okay, so what we're doing is we're finding the value of each variable in the diagram below. Okay, so again, we're finding the variable or the value of each variable in the diagram below. So one thing to notice is right away that I have these two sets of parallel lines right here. So I'm going to outline one set in blue, and notice that I am continuing that parallel line in my head, even though it's not really continuing in real life, right? And then I have my other one in pink here. We're going to pretend they go on forever, so on and so forth. Okay, and you'll see why in just a second. So one thing that I want to solve for first is the x value. Okay, and the reason that I'm selecting x is because I have two of them right here. Okay, so one thing to notice is that because these lines are parallel, we can establish that this angle right here and this angle right here, those are corresponding angles, right? Those are corresponding angles. And because those are corresponding, this is also corresponding, right? So these are equal. So meaning that, meaning that 6/5 x plus 10 equals 2x minus 13. Okay, so we've established that because those two sets, we have two sets of parallel lines, all of the corresponding angles must be equal to each other. Okay, now of course off to the side, this also means that this equals angle z as well, but we're not solving for z at the moment, we're just solving for x. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and solve for x. So what I'm going to do is, I don't really like this fraction right here, so in order to get rid of that fraction, I'm going to multiply everything by 5 so that that 5 cancels out with that denominator. So I end up getting 6x plus 50 equals 10x minus 65. Okay, now I have all these really nice big numbers to work with. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. I get 50 equals 4x minus 65. I add 65 to both sides. And then I should get 115 equals 4x. Divide both sides by 4. And that means that x equals 115 divided by 4, which is 28.75 equals x. And remember, it's always okay to get a decimal. Not all numbers in math are going to be perfect. Okay, let me make this just a little bit smaller. 1 second. Okay. Oh no, sorry guys, 1 second. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so that's what we have. So that also means that that because those angles okay, so we have 28.75 equals x. So what that means is that if we were to substitute, we can pick either one because we do need to figure out angle z on its own. And remember, angle z is a little bit different than these angles right here because that value is being substituted in. So I'm going to have 2 times 28.75 minus 13 equals z, right? Because remember that earlier I had established that 2x minus 13 equals z, right? But now I need to find that value of x, so that's why I'm going to substitute that value in. Okay, so 2 times 28.75 is 57.5 minus 13 equals z. So z equals minus 13. Sorry, I'm just plugging everything in the calculator to make sure I have the right answer. 44.5. So that is my value for z. Okay, so now all I need to do, okay, is use the rule for supplementary angles. So I'm going to just recolor that in yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the rule for supplementary angles. So 180 equals 44.5 plus y. Okay, because remember that for z, I got 44.5. So now, which means this angle is also 44.5, as well as that angle, just so you guys know. So now I gotta find y. So when I subtract 44.5 from both sides, this will cancel and I'll get y equals 135.5. Okay, so those are the 3 different degree measures that I was looking for. So I was looking for my x value right here, my z value, and then I got my y value. Okay. Again, if you need to watch this video, you can. I would, pause the video right here if you want to add or take any more notes. You can do that. And then what I need you guys to do next is once you're done watching this video, make sure you go back in, fill in the notes, okay? And then I want you to go ahead and continue these practice problems just to kind of reinforce the skills that were taught here. Make sure you write a solution or upload a screenshot of sorts. Okay. And then if you have questions, feel free to ask me. Again, it's totally okay if you watch this video more than once. Have a great day, and I'll see you in class.